And I hear a lot of people say they respect Yvonne for what she has done. But maturity should tell you that when you're narrating your story, you need to edit some things because at a stage in your life, some things are immature.
Yeah.
Because real life story?
Paul said, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. But now that I'm an adult, there are a lot of things that I will say, but I will not say it the way I could have said it when I was a young boy. Because maturity should tell you whatever you've gone through. Because yes, Yvonne Nelson, some more can. They were in no credit. They were in no credit. Is it the response of the people that will expose what she's saying is true? So, good stuff for you on any date, beside the date.
Socrates deny.
Yes.
Wow.
But there are pictures.
So that's what I'm saying. That right now, let me tell you,
there are pictures.
a relationship that is not advertised in this world is a relationship called sex mate, talking jolly, ayinashin, sana nukwe. So no matter what it is, until there's any link between the two of you, say wow, even that, the right of the child to know who the father is, the right reserved of the child. When the father is being responsible in terms of naming the child and doing what he's supposed to do, nobody needs to come and ask you, that kind of thing. So I even remember sometimes somebody asked the party the same question. I told the person, don't do that again. It's irrelevant.
Okay.
Except Miss Bell, so what I'm trying to bring to bear is say, yes, Yvonne Nelson, if she is speaking out of pain, now she's not seeking for sympathy. But this is not it. People don't give respect to us as counselors in this country. As counselors who have been trained, because if truly Yvonne could have met a professional counselor, she could have done her best in dealing with all these excesses and still write a book of discovering who the father is. Because the long and short of the book, the totality of the manual she's holding as a book is just to tell us that she was not Yvonne Nelson, but she is something agiti. That's all.
Are you disappointed?
Disappointed? No, I'm not disappointed in Yvonne. I'm disappointed in myself. No, I'm disappointed in myself.
Why?
Because a professional, trained, well-qualified counselor who should help people who are going through such ordeal, not to write stories like this, that, you see, you can be right. No, that's what I'm saying, that I am disappointed in myself. Even for Yvonne to get pregnant and abort, I'm disappointed in myself. I'm older than her. Yeah. Yvonne is my small girl. She's a small girl to me. So if we have gone to learn, yes, their sex education, at what stage should Yvonne, active girl, get pregnant and abort? She should be able to be on contraceptive at age 11. So we are disappointing. I am disappointed because as a professional reproductive health counselor, we are not telling people when to have sex and when not to have sex, but we need to tell them when to get pregnant and when not to get pregnant. Telling somebody I had an abortion is not a pride. It's not. It's not. If Sarkodie comes to say yes, the only way I will fight is when it is a rape. But if Yvonne Nelson has identified that within the time, and it's not because of Tracy, that's why Sarkodie will not collect the child. Tell me what we're talking about. When Tracy married Sarkodie, Sarkodie married Tracy. Did they have a child before they got married? Yeah. So Sarkodie was, so it was not, it's not news. This is not to justify. Sarkodie has not done anything wrong except if Yvonne says Sarkodie raped me.
Wow.
But consensual sexual intercourse, where does it stand for us to say this? A book that we want to read, and the essence of the book is bringing memories that will not give you a future that we're talking about. No, be careful what you say today. So people say things and you tell them that this thing is below the belt. The internet is not a dead end. It's a reproductive organ that reproduces itself at the time you don't need the content. No, I'm disappointed in myself. Myself, not Yvonne Nelson.
Okay.
Because if you to me, I'm one microphone, I'm for Omadi and see a year, a bear. I'm say, or he need grifty auntie, extra book be Tears of BBBB. I'm sorry, I've forgotten the title. I'm such a book be, and we hear say stories of people. I'm for Muntiemio. Oh, be a obeka wa asem ya wo ya ba sebio nyanya nsem bi abeka asem no ehihya wo so menku ho magiatum menum aduro menfetuo memmobi menye obi bone bakai se be bi abeka asem na wo hia 1996 girl bi ni na danfo bi ko ya abortion wo Newtown doctor bi ho girl na ware onyaba meet me office na client ni ba say obeso oboa ne nyonko na say asem bi esi ni egu nanim ase say be ma na ware ne so ye keni ontumi nwo enti ono no receipt ni won ho 1996 abortion
okay p receipt no
na danfo bi bo nim say receipt ni won ho oba me office obeso ko set a record straight that the girl can give birth. Be careful who you call your friend, and more foolishly, best friend. Because whatever you keep now, keep a secret, except a professional who is under oath, like some of us. So you see, you have no connection to the person. There are more than 600 stories of that story I'm sharing with you. And that is what we call the editing of the talk back when you're talking. There should be a talk back in everybody's ears. YVONNE saying was share ne kumegu. There's a portion in the book. As a COB here inference to Fred Nyama. Well, say obi the call baby. Emma ni pan onim say ni pan be award ma eye punso ba ni pan edwumo ya ne pimpin women. Yes in the book. It's in the book. Inyanya, oni inyanya, say inyanya chiti ya, oni evil. I mean, unfortunately for us, Makanda, and let me say it on record. When you be trained prano worry what cheating ni ho. What must say? Yen kanu krese. Abrabo ye nyina ye boy see di nyina betu book machra. Why? So don't feel proud. Says see no so do what are we talking about? Coming out to say wait the matter. Yes, it is her right to do what she wants to do. But the implication here. Yeti we ye kase. Charlie, yeti danki to imo. Yeti danki to imo. But me kind of scratch yourself. The farther we can go, and we are talking now.
This is Angel.
Remove his mouth for what? Yes, I had sex with you. Yes, I impregnated you, and I told you to terminate. Whilst you were say pregnancy is not an airborne disease. At the time you're having sex, you're not raped. Yeah. You have a challenge looking for your father, and you found your father today. How does it make your mother feel? I am happy you found your father, but I mean, how does it make her feel? I'm happy everybody will look for the father because now YVONNE is going to get father's blessing. Because if the late Alajeti is the father, that even, I mean, and I'm saying that YVONNE's statement has not just hit the public, it hits the family. Because for example, do you know how it makes you feel? You know what I'm talking about? Well, it is the duty of we the counselors in this country to let people know, say, before, and look, that's what professionalism is. So the proof readers are not supposed to be eloquent people who can read English, but people who can follow your story and see which part of the story can create a picture. So some of us who are sitting here, but think well. Say go through counseling first, because today you are speaking the truth. Tomorrow it might have an adverse negative effect, not just on you. Do you know what's going to happen to the children of Alajete at this time that the story is coming up? The family left behind. We are not going to do a new naming ceremony because it is necessary traditionally to rename YVONNE by pouring libation on the floor, on the ground. Sorry, I see a tuni dio. Say a jitu musampa DNA no kura. But if the family will come and say and Alajete nyankwala bebre. Okay, which was okay. But if one else is and I can say papa ni drive him nearly crash. Sanyama we nyina no or can no cre, but no cre no and nyina ne yeka. Nyama bi e di wuko yam beside one else so betuma catch on record in crofo mbema dodo a omo be ma corner say with names and title. Sebi. Where Osibo? Can we have some of them? So what YVONNE have done? We have filtered nyama bio. But me dem bisa say nyama ni bi ehun hia na. Sakode anyemo. What is sakode anyemo no boy no? Yeah here. Tema boy onyemo bi akoya abortion amam ya baby nso na John Dumelo voice nyina wo nyemo.
That's Act Dumelo title no.
So me bisa me say sa nyama we nyina. Dem na nyin sense what Debi na otua den.
Where do I know the next idea? The boy,
Debi otua den.
Some
Ade po me catch you that me share say, "Ohun ya me fe." Me na wo there na me nyim wa. Me nyim adwen say me giba. I say yeah, the agro na ye di. It was not intended.
102.9.
Nso hu say be ma na brem. Aden na wo nso wan nyanya sasa ade ye be. Me ovulate.
na we you want discuss on got to aduru no.
Jimmy pe any oba ye di ni we ohia sika say ode kwakoto adura no. One be mo so anyi send them.
Jimmy pe de be ma odo so onim so.
You see, let me tell you, when we are talking about condoms, condoms in this world, it's not, I don't train men how to wear condoms. I train both sexes, just like menstruation. Because if it is not on, it shouldn't be in. Every erection needs direction. Coming to talk about abortion at this stage, I am not saying she's wrong. I'm saying that she wants to free herself. But counselors and professionals could have helped her.
Yeah.
Still brought a book out telling us that I am not Yvonne Nelson. I am Ajete. And when you say I am Ajete, we'll look for which Ajete are we talking about?
To consult you.
I think that she was not properly advised for me where I sit. Or maybe she was properly advised, but she felt that this will hit it right. Right now, everybody's waiting for their name. And I know Osebo, you are not qualified for Yvonne Nelson, so it will be difficult for you to have your name in the book.
Amen.
But I'm going to read the last page because the last lifestyle of Yvonne Nelson had my name on her lips and the suits and everything, where a young guy opened a page and told her, I said, in the literal translation, se beman ya onwade na se onyemwa wabu kwasia ebu abusuane kwasia wanu wa kwasia ba sa asem na yedi nkomo na ye translation it became a big thing and I see retract say a friend a shawo. All those things came up and it's am pastor Yvonne si churu book unless e be volume 2 na mo because 7 1
I saw babe